On tonight's episode, we talk some Karate Kid legends. Two branches, one tree. You know what it is. Ralph Macchio's back. Jackie Chan is back, and they're going to teach a new Karate Kid. Over on the TV side, oh man, I've been binging. I've been binging for days. I saw Sirens. I saw The Better Sister. I saw The Four Seasons. I checked out Adults. Shows upon shows. I got a lot to talk to you about. We got a big week of news, so strap on in because it's time for a new Am I on the Air? Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is Don Mega, and I'm your host. I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news and television, movies, and non-spoiler reviews. You come right here to get caught up with it all. It is another week. We got more stuff to talk about. And I'm so glad that you are here to join me to get caught up with it all. It's season 30. It's episode 6. Tonight's show is titled Two Branches, One Tree. We're going to be breaking down the news from May the 28th through today, June the 3rd. So it's another Tuesday night. I hope you're strapped in. I hope you're ready to get caught up with it all. Let's start off on the movie side, guys. One big new release this weekend. Went to the theater. Actually took my daughter to see Karate Kid Legends. I didn't know that this would even be something she'd want to see because I tried to get my daughter to watch Cobra Kai and she had zero interest. So I was like, oh, she ain't going to want to watch this movie. And for some reason, the trailer did its job and got her intrigued. And she said, you know what? I know I don't like Cobra Kai, but I like the trailer to this movie. I'd like to check it out. So I took her, daddy daughter day at the movies. We went and checked this one out. I was very excited about this movie because obviously I grew up watching the Karate Kid films, love those films. And then many years later, of course, in my adulthood, we get Cobra Kai. We bring the show back in a big way, many seasons over on Netflix, and killed the game. Many years ago as well, too, they tried to do a reboot with Jet Li teaching Jaden Smith to be the new Karate Kid. And it was a decent movie. It made some decent money, but it didn't really go anywhere. And then all of a sudden, news comes out about a year ago that we're going to do Karate Kid Legends, that we're going to merge the universes, right? The Jet Li universe of the reboot, and of course, the Ralph Macchio reverse universe of Daniel LaRusso and the Miyagi verse, right? So we're going to merge them too, and that's where we get our legends, right? After family tragedy, Kung Fu prodigy Li Fong is uprooted from his home in Beijing and forced to move to New York City with his mother. When a new friend needs his help, Lee enters a karate competition, but his skills alone aren't enough. Lee's kung fu teacher, Mr. Han, enlists original Karate Kid Daniel LaRusso for help, and Lee learns a new way to fight, merging their two styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. So, Karate Kid Legends, did it hit the mark? It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think if you are any sort of fan of the Karate Kid movies, of Cobra Kai, I think you'll enjoy this movie. If that stuff is not your bag, then this movie will not be your bag, straight up. So it really fits the mold, it fits the flow. It was a very throwback movie. It felt very 90s, right? Just the style, the way that it moved, the way that it was put together. It felt like a throwback film. And I had nothing wrong with that. I want to shout out Ben Wang, who plays the new Karate Kid, Li Fong. This kid is incredible. Super charismatic, really great actor, and great in martial arts. He is awesome. You get Ming Na Wen in here as his mother. She is always phenomenal in everything she does when she pops up. I want to shout out Sadie Stanley. She plays Ben's friend, and she is awesome. I remember her from the Goldbergs. She was always awesome on that, and it was great to see her up on the big screen. She's going to be something big here in the next couple years for sure. Of course, Jackie Chan is Mr. Han, Ralph Macchio is Daniel LaRusso, and Joshua Jackson up in this movie uh, playing Sadie Stanley's father. Now, this is non-spoiler, but I have to talk about kind of a little portion of this movie. I'm not going to give away details, but I'm just kind of talking about something like that this movie was kind of weird about. I didn't even know that Joshua Jackson was in this movie until they did the red carpet. When I saw the red carpet premiere, they were interviewing him on the red carpet, and I said, "That's very weird. Why are they interviewing Joshua Jackson?" And then I saw a new poster that had come out, and he was actually on the poster, and I was like, "Huh, that's weird," because I don't think they show him one time in the trailer. So I go to watch this movie, and I will tell you that basically the first hour almost of this movie is nothing from the trailer. Nothing. It is a completely different story of our new Karate Kid Lee Fong helping Joshua Jackson, helping him train, helping him be a better boxer. And that is the plot of the movie. And it kind of goes from there. Like Lee doesn't enter the competition till the second half of the movie, where he kind of takes on his own role into that, which was very interesting. I don't know why the decision was made to kind of cut it that way. Um, it was very weird. And if I was Joshua Jackson, I'd be a little pissed. I'll be honest. Um, but I dug it, man, because it gave me something a little bit different. It gave the movie kind of it gave the movie its own two branches, one tree, because you have the story with Joshua Jackson, then you have the second half of the movie, which is him training for the tournament and bringing in Mr. Han and LaRusso. So very, very cool, very interesting. Like I said, I enjoyed this movie. It's a fun throwback film. It's very cheesy. It does exactly what you think it's going to do. No more, no less. My daughter ended up really liking it as well too. She had a good time with it. She was laughing and really enjoying herself with it. So again, I think if you're a fan of the other Karate Kid movies, if you're a fan of Cobra Kai, I think you'll have some fun with this one. It is definitely a fun little popcorn flick. It's only an hour and a half long. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and I had a good time. So I give the Karate Kid Legends 3 out of 5 stars. All right, guys, man, on the TV side, I have been doing the damn thing, playing a lot of catch up, especially on Netflix. Um, Netflix, I have Apple TV. And for those of you that don't know, I'm not talking about Apple TV Plus, that is the streaming service, but I have an Apple TV streaming box. And I love Apple TV because it just formats my shows in the way that I want to watch them. When new episodes drop, it pops it up for me, and I know when stuff is coming, when it's leaving. It's a great, great streaming platform. The one downside to the Apple TV streaming platform is of all the streaming apps, it does not link with Netflix. You can watch Netflix on it, but it will not prompt you on the shows you're watching, what you're in the middle of. It does it for every other streaming guide, but it doesn't do it for Netflix. So a lot of times what happens is I'm in the middle of watching a lot of my shows. I go to a what I'm currently watching kind of list and I just continue down the list that I already have established. The problem with that is like I said, it doesn't link with Netflix, so none of my Netflix stuff pops up. So a lot of times Netflix kind of gets to the back burner, right? Just because it's out of sight, out of mind, so to speak. So over the weekend, I decided, I really want to catch up on a couple Netflix things. So I started Sirens. Sirens is a show that dropped last week, and it pretty star-studded, man. I mean, you have Julianne Moore in here. You have Megan Fahey in here. Millie Alcock, who is our new Supergirl. Kevin Bacon is in here. Glenn Howerton is in here. Um, Josh Segarra pops up in this thing. It was a really great cast, and overall, this one here is worried about her sister's too close relationship with her billionaire boss. A scrappy every woman seeks answers at a lavish seaside estate. So yeah, so basically, you have Megan Fahey's character who is going to try to find her long lost sister. Her sister, played by Millie Alcock, who works for Julianne Moore. Julianne Moore is super rich. She lives on this private island. She's very almost culty, and Millie Alcock works for her. And Megan Fahey goes there to basically tell her, like, "Hey, you need to come with me. I need your help back home. Our dad has dementia, and I really need your help." And of course, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's the show. Now, it's a limited series and it's only 5 episodes, which was really crazy. And that's why I was like, I got to binge this whole thing, man. It's only 5 episodes. So I binged it all in one night. And overall, I really, really liked this show. It turned out that I liked it way more than I thought I would. Everybody in this show is great. The quirkiness of it is great. It's actually funnier than I thought it would be, but it's dark and it's twisty and it's got a lot of question marks on in your mind. And it's a really really fun show, man. It's a drama, but it has enough comedy twist to it that it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And yeah, big thumbs up for me, man. So if you got Netflix, definitely check out Sirens. I think you'll have a good time with this one here. Um, I'm gonna jump ship to another streamer here. I'll go back to Netflix in a second, but over on Prime Video, they dropped their new series, The Better Sister, and I've been waiting for this one here. So I binged the entire show already. It was 8 episodes. I binged all 8. I have finished it, and I loved it as well. This was a great show. This one here is headlined by Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks. They are the sisters. Corey Stoll is in this. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward here. Chloe moves in New York's most elite circles. Chloe is played by um, Chloe Taylor, played by Jessica Biel. She moves in New York's most elite circles with her lawyer husband Adam, played by Corey Stoll, and teenage son Ethan by her side, while her estranged sister Nikki, played by Elizabeth Banks, tries to make ends meet and stay clean. When Adam is brutally murdered, the investigation sends shockwaves through the family and exposes long buried secrets. So, yeah, man, first episode, you kick it right off to the notches, man. You know, Jessica Biel's super rich. She's fancy. She's got a great job. Corey Stoll is rich and fancy, got a great job. And he ends up murdered in the first episode, and then we're just off to the races. Who did it? Who did it? And of course, Elizabeth Banks comes into the show. She is the sister. She is involved with this family. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the twists and turns. And this was a great thriller, man. Thriller, drama, mystery. This is the kind of show I love right now, and it did its thing, man. I loved it, and I really love Jessica Biel and Elizabeth Banks in here. They killed it. So I highly recommend you check out The Better Sister, now streaming on Prime Video. Going back to Netflix, I checked out The Four Seasons. This is a new comedy that dropped a couple weeks ago, with Tina Fey, Steve Carell, Coleman Domingo, Carrie Kenny, Will Forte, and Marco Calvani. And this one here follows decades long friendship between three married couples, and then it's tested when one of the couples divorces, complicating their tradition of quarterly weekend getaways. So I like the way this show is premised, right? It's the Four Seasons. Basically, it's a group of friends that go on a weekend vacation with each other once every 4 months, or every 3 months, I should say. And so the show basically is 8 episodes, and it's 2 episodes per season. So you have 4 seasons, and it takes you through 2 episodes per season of each time they get together and go on a weekend trip together. I love it. I'm not finished with this one yet. It is 8 episodes, and I'm on episode 7, so I'm almost done. But the show is great. It is one of these shows that is real life, especially if you're in your 40s, your 50s. You're a little bit older, you kind of get where everybody's kind of coming from. But Tina Fey is always incredible. Steve Carell is great. Coleman Domingo's killing it in this show. Will Forte, I love him in this show because he's still quirky, but he's not as like over the top as he usually is. But he's really good in this here. Everybody is really, really good here. And I'm surprised at how much I really, really like this show. So I can't wait to finish it. Like I said, got through the first 6 episodes. I just started this one tonight, and I've already been through the first 6 episodes. They're only a half hour apiece, so it's a pretty easy binge. Two more to go, and we'll see how the show wraps up. But I really, really like the Four Seasons. So big thumbs up here from me on that as well. And lastly, I've only watched one episode so far, but there's a new show on FX and Hulu called Adults. And this is about a group of 20 somethings in New York City that try to be good people despite being neither good nor people yet. These friends are work in progresses, brimming with bad ideas and whatever their latest theory of adulthood might be. But there's one thing they consistently get right: showing up for each other. So, what can I say about this? This is a new kind of Friends for the new generation, right? It's kind of like a Gen Z Friends. It's 20 somethings, fresh out trying to deal with work and life and relationships. And I wasn't even going to watch this show, but every review I saw said how hilarious it was and how heartwarming it was and just one of the funniest shows on TV. And I'm a sucker for comedy, man, so I had to do it, but I've only been able to watch the first episode so far because I got down the rabbit hole over on Netflix. But the first episode was pretty good. I'm not going to say I loved it. That's why I haven't jumped back into it yet. But it was pretty good, and I can see where the show's going to go, and I can see the relationship with these guys, how it's going to take me through the show in some funny and crazy ways. So definitely check out the trailer on this one, see if the humor's your style. And it is very adult. There's a lot of sex talk. There's a lot of just adult talk. So heads up there. This isn't one you pop on in front of the family, okay? But that is also now streaming over on Hulu. So that's what I got for you guys. Oh, and lastly, I just want to drop real quick. The finale was the other night of Your Friends and Neighbors, John Hamm show over on Apple TV Plus. Phenomenal, phenomenal first season. I love, love, love this show. One of my favorites of the year so far. This show, I was anxious to hit the play button every single week on this one. John Hamm killed it in this show. It has been renewed for season two. They're currently filming season two, and I cannot wait. So just wanted to give it some love and let you know it is finished. So if you're looking for something to watch and you haven't checked out Your Friends and Neighbors yet, definitely check this one out over on Apple TV Plus. You can stream the whole season now on demand. Okay, let's recap real quick. Karate Kid Legends now in theaters, 3 out of 5 stars. Go on over to the TV side. Big thumbs up for Sirens. Big thumbs up for The Better Sister. Sirens on Netflix, Better Sisters on Prime Video. Big thumbs up for The Four Seasons over on Netflix. And to be determined yet on adults, but so far so good over on Hulu. All right, so there you guys go on all of that. Let's get on over to our box office. Coming in at number 10, it is J-Hope Tour, Hope on the Stage in Japan live viewing. Number 9 is The Last Rodeo. Number 7 is Thunderbolts. Number 6 is Sinners, which did hit premium VOD as of today. So if you were looking for a way to watch that one, you can now rent or own it. Number 5 is Bring Her Back, the new horror movie from the people that did Talk to Me.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is the podcast where parenting meets pop culture, true crime gets side-eyed between Little League baseball games, and aging millennials and Gen Xers laugh their way through life's latest chaos.
From celebrity scandals to learning life's lessons the hard way, we tackle it all with sarcasm and humor. Think of it as your group chat in audio form. Start listening to our podcast called Populore on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I did not see this one. I'm on the fence about this one. I need somebody to tell me if it's really good or really bad. I haven't heard much about it, and it didn't debut very well. Only at number 5 with 7 million. Number 4 is Final Destination Bloodlines. Number 3 is Karate Kid Legends. So not the debut I'm sure they were looking for, but it still made 20.3 million, which is not too shabby. But, it's coming off the heels of another big weekend last weekend with our same top 2. Number 2 is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, bringing in another 27.2 mil. And number 1, once again, Lilo and Stitch with another 61.8 million. So pretty awesome there. And that's your box office. Let's get on over to our news of the week. If you missed Captain America Brave New World in theaters, you can now stream it. It is now streaming on Disney Plus. The morning show, speaking of Apple TV Plus, this is one of their original shows that is still going, and the morning show will be making its return on September 17th. That's right. Jennifer Aniston, Reese Witherspoon, and we just talked about him, John Hamm, back to reprise their roles. Season 4, it will have a little bit of a time jump, but we are ready. I don't know why there's such a gap on this damn show every single season. I love the show. I really do. I love the morning show. But I swear, season ends and it's like 2 weeks before we get another season. It just takes so damn long. But looking forward to another season of this one for sure. Countdown. This is a new show that is coming to Prime Video on June 25th, and we have the first poster for it and the first trailer. So definitely check out that trailer for sure. Starring God, what's his face? Eccles? Jensen Ackles, I think, from Supernatural. I believe he's the lead of this show. Looks pretty interesting. I'll definitely check it out on June 25th. We also have the first little teaser for the untold story of Ben Edwards. That's right. This is the Terminal List Dark Wolf, which hits Prime Video on August 27th. This is the origin story of Taylor Kitsch from the first season of the Terminal List. So you get to see his backstory there. So I'm all for it, man. He was a great character on that show. So I'm down. Terminal List Dark Wolf, August 27th. We have the first poster for The Pickup, which is a new movie coming to Prime Video as well. It's going to hit Prime on August 6th, and this stars Eddie Murphy, Pete Davidson, Eva Longoria, and Kiki Palmer. That's right. So looks pretty good, man. All I've seen is a poster, but I'm down from this cast. Let's do it. We have the first teaser trailer for Good Fortune. Man, I've been waiting to see something from this movie for a while. This is Aziz Ansari's directorial debut. I love this guy. Aziz is so funny. I wish he would do more stuff. This stars Seth Rogen with Aziz Ansari and Keanu Reeves. It's called Good Fortune. Keanu Reeves plays an angel, but he's a pretty shitty angel. And you got to check out the trailer, man. This hits theaters on October 17th. We have the first trailer for another new Apple TV Plus show called Smoke. This one stars Taron Egerton and Jernee Smollett. This premieres June 27th on Apple TV Plus. I love it. I'm sold. I told you, man, anything Apple TV Plus, I'm willing to give a shot for. But Smoke looks great. I'm a big fan of Taron Egerton. I love Jernee Smollett. And this looks really good. So I'll be definitely watching it for sure. All right, we have the first trailer for The Home, which is a new Pete Davidson horror movie that comes out on July 25th. Hulu's Tell Me Lies season 3 is officially in production now. Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, and Ben Kingsley star in the first teaser trailer for the Thursday Murder Club. This hits Netflix on August 28th. Scream 7 looks like they're going to be a time jump, and we got some story details, but I'm not going to tell you about it because most of y'all will think this is a spoiler. So I'm not going to do no spoilers. So if you want to know more about Scream 7, check out the article on our X page. There is a fifth Descendants movie that just finished filming. It is a wrap. It is going to be called Descendants Wicked Wonderland, and it comes 2026 to Disney Plus. The show Laid over on Peacock has been canceled after just one season. That's unfortunate. Again, this is a show that is on my queue, never got a chance to start, and now it's canceled. So again, I take the blame. Because I didn't start it, the show got canceled, and I apologize to the fans of this show. Liev Schreiber, Stephen Graham, and Zazie Beetz are going to star in a new Apple TV Plus series based on the Juna Linna crime novels by Lars Kepler. Good cast. I don't know anything about these novels, but I'll probably watch it because it's Apple TV Plus and a great cast. We have the official trailer for Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters, which is a new spin-off series premiering on June on BET Plus. The original cast of Broadway's Hamilton is going to be performing at the 2025 Tony Awards. The Chi has been renewed for season 8 over on Paramount Plus with Showtime. You can get 1 year of Peacock right now for $25, and I highly implore you do. It's a great streamer, definitely worth $25 for the year. Tiffany New York Pollard is coming back to House of Villains for round 3. We got an article up talking about all the reality stars that have signed on so far for the Peacock competition show. Chuck Lorre's latest sitcom, starring Leanne Morgan, features familiar faces from Mom and Two and a Half Men, and all 16 episodes will drop on Netflix in July. FTX limited series is a go over at Netflix with Julia Garner and Anthony Boyle starring. Kit Connors in talks to star in the Elden Ring movie that Alex Garland is putting together. Colin Trevorrow is joining forces with Maximum Effort for an Area 51 conspiracy thriller over at Paramount Pictures. We have the trailer for The Stranger in My Home. Sophia Bush and Chris Carmack star in the psychological thriller. Let's see here. Ralph Macchio says that there are 3 different Cobra Kai spinoffs in development over at Netflix. He says there are a few balls up in the air. I don't know which ones are going to land. I hope all of them do, or some of them do, or at least one of them does. So there you go. Can't really think what 3 spinoffs they would need. But good to hear that they are looking at some more Cobra Kai stuff down the road. True Detective creator says he has another story that he has written that he wants for Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson from season 1 to come back. He says, we have talked about doing it, and I think the guys are open to it. Of course they are, man. Everybody loves that first season of True Detective, so if they can come up with a new story for it, why not? Hacks has been renewed for season 5 over on Max, so that's pretty cool there. We have the final trailer for Disney's Elio. This hits theaters on June 20th. We have our first look at Charlie Cox and Zoe Deschanel's new movie, Merv, which is coming to Prime Video. King of the Hill reboot is coming to Hulu on August 4th. Meet the Parents 4. Yes, remember? We talked about this months ago that they are going to do a Meet the Parents 4. We got a couple different pieces of news. Ariana Grande has joined the cast, which is pretty awesome. And it's been given a release date, November 25th, 2026. So we will see you at the movies. Nicole Kidman is doing what M.E. Kate Sharpata does, examining themes. We have your first look at Prime Video's adaptation of the Patricia Cornwell novels. We have the first teaser trailer for Gen V Season 2. I love Gen V Season 1. I'm so excited for Season 2. This hits Prime Video on September 17th. We also have the first 6 minutes of Wednesday Season 2, starring Jenna Ortega. Of course, this was from over the weekend. Netflix did their Tudum presentation, which is they do every year now. It's kind of their Comic-Con of all the Netflix shows that are coming. And they dropped this first 6 minutes of Season 2. I have not watched it myself because sometimes when they drop like the first scene or first couple minutes, it's not really worth watching because then when the show drops, you're just going to watch it again anyway. It's kind of out of context, right? Um, but you can watch it if you want. We did post it. Part 1 is coming to Netflix on August 6th, and Part 2 is coming on September 3rd. Netflix then gave us the new trailer for Happy Gilmore 2. This trailer is awesome. I loved it. Adam Sandler back. All your favorites are back. Lots of cameos. Happy Gilmore 2 comes to Netflix on July 25th. Love, love, love this trailer. We got the new trailer for Squid Game, the final season, which comes to Netflix on June 27th. We got our release date and a first look at Ryan Johnson's new Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man. This is going to be hitting Netflix on December 12th of this year. So December 12th, and save the date as the newest Benoit Blanc whodunit from Ryan Johnson hits Netflix. We also have your first look at Tony Chopper, who's coming to One Piece Season 2 in 2026. We have your first look at the Frankenstein trailer from Guillermo del Toro. This hits Netflix in November. We got the official confirmation that Lady Gaga will guest star in Wednesday Season 2, Part 2, as Rosalind Rotwood, a legendary Nevermore teacher who crosses paths with Wednesday. And then we got our final confirmation on Stranger Things. Everybody's been waiting for some news on Stranger Things, the final season, and we got it. We got our first little sneak peek. It's a very small sneak peek. Most of it is just recaps of the other seasons, but we found out that they're going to release it in not 1, not 2, but 3 segments. Volume 1, November 26th. Volume 2, Christmas. And Volume 3, the finale, New Year's Eve. So there you go. I know a lot of people are like, damn, they're milking this thing into 3 sections. From what I understand, all these episodes are very long. These are like little mini movies. So it'll be worth the wait, guys. So let them cook. even though this ain't Netflix, we got the first poster and trailer for Dexter Resurrection. Man, they were definitely trying to get their stuff out with the Tadum. This is going to start streaming on July 11th over on Paramount Plus with Showtime. The picture is funny as hell, but the trailer, guys. New City, New Secrets. Michael C. Hall is back in Dexter Resurrection, July 11th. Guys, this trailer, it's only a minute and a half long and it's phenomenal. It's so good. It took me back. It made me feel like Dexter is back. You get to see Batista, you get to see all the new people that are in it. Dexter in New York. Oh my God, guys. I'm so excited for this. July, baby. July 11th, let's go. Dark Passenger's back. We get your first poster for the Black Phone 2 along with the new trailer. Black Phone 2 is going to hit theaters on October 17th. Check out the trailer now. We have a behind the scenes look at Peacemaker. We got the new poster from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which of course hits theaters on December 5th. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, their new movie, The R.I.P., they showed a teaser trailer to this at Tadum, but they did not show the public. But we did get a release date, January 16th, 2026 for that one. We got some news on Doctor Who. We have the trailer for The War Between the Land and the Sea, which is a Doctor Who spinoff. So definitely check out this trailer coming to Disney Plus. Nobody Wants This season 2 is coming to Netflix on October 23rd. Let's see here. Elizabeth Debicki and Scott Kahn have joined the cast of David Fincher's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel. Terrifier 4 will tell Art's backstory in the first 15 minutes, so that's pretty cool there. We have the announced cast for the upcoming Carrie series, which of course is based on Stephen King's novel. Summer Howell, Samantha Sloyan, Allison Thornton, some of these names, man. Thaya Dudek, Sienna Agudong, Amber Midthunder, awesome. Matthew Lillard, awesome. Josie Tota, Arthur Conti, and Joel Lett have all been cast for the new Carrie series. We have the final trailer for Megan 2.0. The movie hits on June 27th. This is a fun little trailer, so definitely check this one out. We have the teaser trailer for Downton Abbey, the grand finale. This hits theaters on September 12th. We have another new character poster, cast poster for Gen V Season 2, again on September 17th. The Accountant 2 is going to be hitting Prime Video on June 5th, so get ready. Just a couple days, man, you'll be able to stream this one on Prime. Psych star Maggie Lawson is getting back into law enforcement. Find out who she's going to be playing on the CBS Blue Bloods offshoot Boston Blue. Congratulations to Saturday Night Live. They marked a milestone delivering the sketch comedy series' biggest audience in over 3 years. So that's pretty cool there. I love SNL. I watch every weekend. So great to see that. All American, the CW drama has been renewed for a final season. So one more and they are out. Amazon MGM Studios is in talks to acquire the feature adaptation of Split Fiction, which is going to star Sydney Sweeney, directed by John M. Chu. So that would be a great acquisition there for sure. We've got some new character posters for Superman, showing us Superman, Crypto, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner. So pretty cool to check that out. Got a new poster for Fantastic Four First Steps as well. Also announcing that tickets will be going on sale starting tomorrow. Netflix has landed a new hot action comedy package that's going to be teaming Andy Samberg and Jason Momoa. That's right. Netflix has landed the pitch for a two-hander action comedy that will star Andy Samberg and Jason Momoa. I love the connection here. I love Andy Samberg, love Jason Momoa. This sounds great, and I'm there for it. We have the new poster. Also, speaking of the Superman posters that dropped, James Gunn ended up dropping another one with Anthony Kerrigan as Metamorpho, which is a pretty cool poster here. Slow Horses Season 5 is going to premiere on September 24th over on Apple TV+. We have the new trailer for The Gilded Age Season 3, which comes out June 22nd over on Max. We have your first look at the cast of Wicked for Good, and tomorrow, the new trailer, the first trailer for Wicked, the sequel, Wicked 2, Wicked for Good, is going to be dropping, so check back tomorrow for that. We'll have that posted up. We have the new trailer for We Were Liars, which is coming to Prime Video on June 18th. We have the new trailer for A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey, starring Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. Interesting trailer on this one. I like it. I don't know if I'll run to the theater to see it, but I definitely want to watch it. This looks really, really interesting. Hurry Up Tomorrow, the Weeknd's movie with Jenna Ortega that just came out a couple weeks ago and bombed, is going to be hitting streaming on Friday, June 6th. So there you go. If you've been waiting, we got a new trailer for Trapped. Oh no, sorry, it's called Trust, and this stars Sophie Turner. And she is trapped in a home invasion. So check out the trailer for Trust. The Amateur is finally hitting digital on June 10th. Good movie there. Sandman season 2 is going to get a bonus episode now that they've revealed that it is the end of the series. So we got a title for the finale as well, all dropped. But yes, one more bonus episode. Lucifer alumni Leslie Ann Brandt and Amy Garcia are set to star with Taye Diggs in a new Lifetime movie. 4 more series regulars have been added to the cast of 911 Nashville, so check that out. I didn't recognize any of these names. Ryan Reynolds' new upcoming movie Animal Friends has been delayed to 2026 over at Warner Brothers. Paramount is adapting a fantasy romance book called Divine Rivals. Luca Curaguino, he's in talks to direct Artificial, which is a recounting of the tumultuous period at an artificial intelligence company, OpenAI, in 2023 that saw CEO Sam Altman fired and then rehired in a matter of days. So right after he was announced as director, they announced that Andrew Garfield, Monica Barbaro, and Honora breakout Yura Borsoviv have been announced among the actors said to be circling the movie to join as well. James Cameron might take a break from Avatar after this next movie, as he has bought the rights to an adaptation of the best-selling novel The Devils. So it sounds like he might want to actually direct that one, step aside and do that in between films. We will see if he actually does it, that's for sure. Norman Reedus, who was doing some PR work for The Ballerina, he confirmed that Boondock Saints 3 is on the way and it will be bigger than the previous entries. I was never a fan of the Boondock Saints movies, so this does not entice me whatsoever. Danny Boyle confirms that Cillian Murphy will be in the second and third films of the 28 Years Later trilogy. So they had said originally that he was at the very end of this one, but now they're saying he's not there to the end of the second one, and then he'll be in the third one. So who knows, but that's what they're saying now, so don't expect too much Cillian Murphy when you go watch the new one later this month. Congratulations to Final Destination Bloodlines, which has become the first film in the franchise to pass 200 million worldwide. Pierce Brosnan teases that Mamma Mia 3 will answer who Sophie's biological dad is. He says, I think you'll have to wait to the next movie. I know who it is, but I don't want to be a killjoy. So there you go there. And on that note, my friends, that's it. That's the show, man. So we're coming in a little over half hour, but we got you in with the new and ready to rock. So hopefully you check out some of the shows and movies we talked about. Hopefully, if you need to check out any of the articles, go to our X page, x.com/AmIOnTheAir. You don't even need to subscribe. Just go there to the link and you'll be able to see, watch the trailers, read the articles, whatever you like to do. So thank you so much for joining me on tonight's episode. Let's do a little wrap up, little plug. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage. Make sure you bookmark it. Follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Follow us on X at AmIOnTheAir. You can follow me directly at DXDonMega. Same handles over on Threads. So if you're on Threads instead, give us a follow, man. We're over there as well. Make sure you subscribe to us and follow over on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just search Am I on the Air? Very, very easy. Make sure you subscribe to your favorite podcast feed, whether it's Apple Podcasts or Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever you listen to us on. Just subscribe, please. Give a thumbs up. Leave 5 stars. It would really, really help us out. And thank you to our great affiliates over at Red Dragons Radio and the Pop Culture Pros. Make sure you follow them as well at Red Dragons Radio, all one word, and at Pop Culture_Pros. And that'll do it for me. Once again, on this Tuesday, June the 3rd, we'll be going this Thursday night to check out Ballerina in IMAX. Very excited about that one there. Been waiting to see Ballerina with my future wifey here, Ana de Armas. And we'll see how that goes. So we'll talk about that at least next week and whatever else comes down that pipeline. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Red Dragons!